This is Testimony from the Borders with another news story. This story coming from Iraq. What does Iraq know that we don't know? Iraq bans the use of the term homosexuality. Homosexuality was normal for us to use. We used homosexuality when we were kids growing up. We all knew homosexuality, and it's like nothing wrong with it. So Iraq bans the use of the term homosexuality and gender. The Iraqi Communications and Media Commission has imposed a ban on the term homosexuality. If they imposed a ban on homosexuality, then something must be wrong with it, and mandated the use of the term sexual deviance instead. Now, they do know something that we don't know. Sexual deviance? This does sound more correct. And the homosexuality is too pretty. It's too kind to wickedness. You're taking something of a decent meal and you are putting it in the trash with old tainted things and saying, here, now eat, it's good. This is what the word homosexuality does. It's something good to them, and it's not the correct meaning. Now, we have to see the regulatory directs media organizations not to use the term homosexuality. They are not to use it, and to use the correct term sexual deviance. The government spokesman said a penalty for violating the rule had not yet been set, but could include a fine. Of course, there will be a penalty for this. All right, so what we have to do quickly, let's look at the word homosexuality. And do Iraq have something? Do they know something we don't know? Should we have been calling them homosexual all the time and instead sexual deviance? Watch this meaning. Homosexuality, the quality or characteristic, remember this is pretty, of being sexually or romantically attracted to people of one's own sex. This doesn't say it's wicked. This doesn't say it's something strange. This doesn't say this make it sound, oh, this is normal. This is, something normal. It's okay. See, the people in this world, they say it's okay to be attracted to whoever and whatever. Now, let's see. Sexual deviance. We have a different meanings. Sexual deviance, and what is defined as sexual deviant, is culturally or historically specific. It's culturally and historically specific. All right, so this breaking down the specifics of this. This concept refers to behaviors where individuals seek erotic gratification through means that are considered odd. See, it's odd. This is right. This is correct. Iraq is right. It's odd for a man to have sexual relations with another man. It's odd, bizarre for a woman to have sexual relations with a woman. This is something that's not normal. Different. There it is. See, homosexuality is normal. That's what this is saying. This is why Iraq is banning this term, homosexuality. They're like, no, this ain't right. This is wrong, which proves these people are more Kadash, I hate to say it, than Yasharal, more Kadash than the other nations. They're not accepting this behavior. They're not putting up with this behavior. It's against their law, and it's going to cause an ultimate clash with the rest of the world, mainly the Western world. It's going to cause a clash You have to put your foot down somewhere. And they have put these countries over here, they have put their foot down. Now, whose side the Most High gonna be on? And whose side are you gonna be on if you stay around these sexual deviants? Whose side? I'm gonna tell you whose side. You're on the sexual deviant side. So it's considered odd, different, or unacceptable. Homosexuality is acceptable. It's unacceptable to either most or influential persons in one's community. So hats off to Iraq. Hats off to Iraq for banning the use of the term homosexuality and educating the world, educating Americans, educating us on the deepness of the word homosexuality and sexual deviance. No more should we be saying homosexuality, but sexual deviance. We're with Iraq on this one. The Most High with Iraq on this. This is an abomination. We don't need to pretty the word up. All their genders and all their words that they come up for themselves, if they accept it, it must be unacceptable to us. Iraq teaching us something. They're teaching us something. Hats off to Iraq. Keep up the good job. Hats off to all countries that stand up against this abomination. It's an abomination. And for the people that say they're for the Most High and they are with this agenda, it's going to be trouble for these people. This is testimony from the borders.